Welcome back. In this session, we are going to understand how to default certain values at a user level. Let us open one T code ME2N. Enter here purchasing organization 8800. Press F4. Select this one. Execute. See, I am getting this. We have two purchase orders here. Go back. Here we have one value 8800. I will open another report like MB52. See, in this T code here we have plant. Here we have purchasing group. See, right now it is blank. Whenever I execute this T code, I want to see 880 here so that I can reduce my repeated work. Here I want to see 8801. This is my plant. So if you want to default these values, there is a T code called SU3. This is a user based, applicable to the user only. For example, whatever the settings I am doing here, this is applicable to my user ID only. This is not going to applicable to others user ID. So based on the user ID level, we can default these values. Here even we have these settings here. You can go and explore here. Here the output device is defaulted LP01. Go to parameter. Right now it is blank. My requirement, I want to reduce my data entry time because I am accessing this very often and I am always going to check 8801 only and this purchasing group 880. Execute. See, I am getting this report. So now we will see. I will delete this MB52. I am going to execute once again. It is getting copied here because of the recent history. Close this. Delete history. Again execute MB52. Maybe we need to log off. Now check MB52. We don't have anything here. Once I log off, it got cleared here. Now I want to default plant here. I want to default a purchasing group here. Now go to SU3. You can also navigate to SU3 from here as well. End user profile, own data. This is the path if you want to go to SU3. If you don't want to use this path, you can go directly to SU3 T code. Click on parameters. Here we need a parameter ID. So how to get parameter ID? That is important here. Go to the T code. See, whatever the values you are defaulting here, that is applicable to many T codes, not only single T code. Right now we are in MB52. If I open ME2N, here also we have plant. See, plant right now it is blank. If I default value set parameter level, here this is applicable wherever this parameter ID is used. How to check the parameter ID? Go to the T code, any T code. This is plant. Press F1. Parameter ID is unique. Let us take this is plant. For this plant, you are going to have the same ID across different T codes. Click on this one, technical information. See, here it is given parameter ID WRK. Note down this one. If you want to see from other T code, from MB52, press F1. You are going to get the same results WRK. So what we have to do, we have to copy this parameter ID, go here, enter parameter ID here, press enter. So you are going to get the description associated with the WRK. See here you have the description. I want to default 8801. You can save here, save this. Once you save, this T-code session will be closed automatically. You will be redirected to SAP Easy Access. Now this is MB52 T-code before doing the parameter setting. Now just refresh this MB52. Plant will appear here because we defaulted at user level. See, plant is getting updated here automatically. Even you quit the system, even you log off the system, it will be there until you remove this from the settings. Now go to another T code, this T code ME2N, refresh this ME2N. See, right now plant is blank, press enter. See here 8801 plant. We will default purchase organization as well. Press F1, go to technical information, copy this EKO. EKO means parameter ID for purchase organization. We'll go from here, system, user profile, one data. Go to parameter, EKO, press enter. I want to default purchasing organization 8800. If you want to default purchasing group, you can also default purchasing group. Take this parameter ID, press F1, EKG. Go to SU3. I want to default here 880. Now if you want to default your company code, you can default company code as well. Go here. Here check company code dependent reports like FBL 1 and vendor report. See, right now company code is blank. Take this parameter ID, press F1. See, this is BUK. BUK means company code. Enter BUK. My company code is 8800. Now save this. Now execute this T code again, FBL1N. Company code, this will be updated. See, we are getting 8800. Hope you understand. This will save your time if you are accessing repeatedly the same information. This is ME2N. See, these got defaulted here. Purchasing organization, purchasing group, plant. Execute this. For this one also, we can't default this one. How do I know this? Press F1. Click on this technical information. See, here we don't have parameter ID. If you don't see parameter ID here, that means you can't default this from parameters SU3 T code. Hope you understand. You need to select this. Then what is the solution? I need best ALV as well. I don't want to enter this information repeatedly. So there is another option given. You need to save this as a variant. Click on this. Select this. You can create n number of variant with different report requirements. Now right now I have this based on purchasing group 880. Plant is 801. Save this. Save as a variant. 8801 is my plant. 880 is purchasing group. Plant 8801. Save this. If you want to create another variant, change these values. I want to change this plant 8802. Now save this. as another variant. Change the value here. This is plant is 8802. This way you can save your lot of time if you have a complex selection screen. This is called a selection screen. Based on different parameters we are going to select here. How to access the saved variants? See here you will find it, get variant. Click on this one. See, these are the variants, available variant. Just look at this field, plant. Right now it is 8802. I will click on this one. See, it changed to 8801. Again click on this one. Look at this field, 8801. See, 8802. There are certain fields we cannot default from SU3. If that is the case, you can use for your complex selection screen. If you have many criteria, no need to enter repeatedly. You always try to create a variant to save your time. Hope you understand how to default SU3 values and how to create a variant and save the variant. Now I will go to purchase order. Go to ME21N. See, even though we defaulted this purchasing organization company code, click on this one, press F1, go to technical information. See here BUK. Open another session, click here, create session. Now go to SU3T code, parameter ID. See here it is already appearing BUK and EKO. EKO and BUK is already there. See, this is BUK is already there. I entered BUK there 8800, company code 8800 and purchasing organization 8800. What I will do, I will delete this. I will execute it again to see which values I am getting there. ME21N. See, here I am getting 88888888. The main observation here, whatever the parameters you defined at SU3T code, that doesn't have any impact on this purchase order screen. The reason why it is not working means, for purchase order, purchase requisition, SAP gave separate screen for defaulting the values. That is the reason this has priority over SU3. Now, how to default values at purchase order means, you have to go here, personal settings. Go to personal settings, click on default values. So for purchase order, purchase requisition, you are going to find this default value at respective places. That is the reason even we define SU3, it doesn't have any impact on these screens. Now change here, remove this 8800. So whenever I execute ME21N create purchase order, I want to see this purchasing organization and purchasing group 880. I am defaulting here. Company